Hit it.
Hi, welcome to Material. I forgot the name of the podcast there.
Welcome to
What is this again? Material Girl podcast. Material, comma, girl. That comma does my nut in.
Tough.
What was the reason for the comma?
Material.
Because you...
Girl.
Was it like material girl? Like
No.
that?
Aye. You know me. Thought it was just... I want material girl. Like they're two separate things. Material and girl.
Material.
Material girl is like...
Why am I not getting this through to my brain?
Don't know. But maybe it doesn't make any actual sense.
It doesn't make sense to me. That's how I'm like, just get rid of that wee comma.
Wee Annie's here.
Be anything to say for yourself, Annie? No. I don't know if you heard that. Annie just like snotted
My microphone.
our microphone, yes. Well, welcome to the podcast. It's me, Susan Riddell, Annie the dog, and
Me.
Amanda Dwyer.
We're going to do our hormone horoscope.
Oh, I have left my phone earlier though. You've not got the app anymore?
No, it made me delete it.
Right, I need to go and get my phone
I've
so
got
you
Annie's
can
hair in my mouth.
you can take the reins.
I'm just picking dog hair at my nose, my mouth. No, what?
Fly. I thought you says a fly.
No.
Like flew into your mouth. Right, okay, hormone horoscopes, here we go.
I know, I see you.
Do you know what day you're on?
Well, I was day 8 last time and that was 6 days ago, so day 14 for me.
That was some good maths there. Rachel
Quick
Riley,
maths.
watch, she will be quaking in her boots. Right, I'm going to do mine first. I'm day 28,
Alright.
which is like the day before you bleed. I hate that.
What?
I hate that. Bleed.
Bleed? Why?
I don't know, I need a new word.
Ovulate? No, ovulate.
No, the day before you...
Shred your uterine lining.
It's not shred.
Shed.
Although
Shred.
it is shredded.
It is shred.
Aye.
It's totally shreddy.
Shred.
Shredded uterus.
Oh, that's
sorry, I'm
disgusting.
sorry. I don't know what we're doing.
Right. So it's the day before I
It's coming. She's coming.
she's gonna blow. Right, it's the day before. So let's see. It says I'll be happiest today, sticking to things, you know. For instance, hanging out with best buds. Tick. Visiting your favourite restaurant. I've not got a favourite restaurant.
What? You've not got a favourite restaurant?
No. Have you?
Many.
No, but that's what, you can only have one favourite. I've not got a favourite restaurant.
That's, now that I'm really thinking about it, maybe no.
I'm trying to think.
Sugo, I love got a Sugo. Oh my god, it's so good.
I think it is nice, but I think people get a wee bit like...
I know what you mean.
It's like pasta. How excited can you get about pasta?
I love pasta.
I love pasta, no?
No enough, I don't think. And they do nice tiramisu, and I love tiramisu. Anyone that does tiramisu, if there's a tiramisu on a menu, I'll eat the tiramisu. I had tiramisu on Friday night.
I like it because it's got a bit of my name in it. Tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
That could be a show title.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. What does tiramisu mean? Actually,
It's like Italian.
shall we look
for,
it up?
Aye.
Okay.
Coffee.
Hold
Cream.
on. We're looking.
I've no idea, actually.
Tiramisu. It's a good word to say.
Great.
You know how, because what's the word that you like saying? Carpet.
Carpet.
And I like steak tartare.
Aye.
I
Bye, Annie. Annie's off.
actually made like a wee list in my phone whenever I say a word that I like.
Oh my god. I was fucking crying laughing
What? How?
on Friday because I don't know why it's so funny to me.
I've saw this on your
But when I was
Instagram.
driving, why is there a place called Echo Feckin? It's so funny.
I think I've heard the echo fecking before.
Everybody's heard the Echo Feckin, but honestly, Echo Feckin. Come on.
Where is Ecofeckin
It's
actually?
in Scotland. It's like down.
I know it's in Scotland, but where? Towards the border?
Towards the border, when you're driving down like the
What's it next to?
I don't know. I was too busy. I was too engrossed by Ecofeckin to notice what else was on near Dumfries, down by Dumfries and
Amanda,
stuff.
wait till you start driving about England gigging. There's like fucking mental names.
That's what I was doing. Wrigglesworth. Gigglesmith.
That's like that is like a name for a comedian.
Gigglesmith.
I'm a gigglesmith.
Gigglesmith.
Like a blacksmith, but giggles.
Gigglesmith.
Right, this is so I've already got steak tartare down on.
Right.
Look, I've even headed it up.
Did you search what tiramisu meant?
No, wait a wee minute, right? I'll get on to the tiramisu. I'm putting that on the list. Tiramisu.
Get Ecofeckin on there.
Is it tiramisu or tiramisu?
Misu.
Right.
Tiramisu.
Oh, fuck's sake. Right.
I think.
Want to know what word I discovered? Well, it's 2 words actually.
Aye.
Petroleum jelly.
Petroleum jelly.
Aye. Petroleum jelly.
Also known as Vaseline.
Vaseline, yeah. Right, okay.
Vaseline's good as well.
Vaseline. It's alright actually, aye. But I prefer petroleum jelly.
Petroleum jelly.
We'll just say it a few times. We'll also look up what tiramisu means.
Petroleum jelly. Aye, it's fine.
Right, okay. But what does tiramisu
mean?
Translation.
I've never actually tried to make my own tiramisu. I really should.
It's easy. It would be so easy.
I know. I love it.
Oh my god. Do you know what it means?
What?
This is pure amazing. It means pick me up or cheer me up.
Oh.
And I'm a comedian, so my show could be called Tiramisu because it's the wee pick me up.
Is it though?
I feel like it's like cultural appropriation though. Like I'll get into trouble.
No, come on.
Tiramisu.
Who's coming
pick
for you?
me up or cheer me up.
Cheer me up. Oh, it does. Every time I have one, I'm like, yes. Don't think I've ever had a bad one.
I've had a bad tiramisu.
Oh, have you? Oh, that's sad. I've no yet. Touch wood.
Aye. But do you like it quite boozy though? Do you like it boozy? Because there's booze in it.
I don't like it boozy.
There's booze in it.
Aye, I know. Aye, like a shot of fucking Tia Maria and a shot of fucking.
Aye, but like when you think about it, that's quite a lot.
No, but that's no, because I used to work in a restaurant. They'd come to the bar and they'd say, "Can I get the coffee and the hangme for the tiramisu?" And you'd give them hundreds of fucking coffee with like a shot, 2 shots of hanging, and then that would go in the whole big tiramisu. It's not a lot.
Okay.
It's barely any, really. No, I don't really mind if it tastes. I don't like it boozy.
I really wish we'd have done a bit of research on tiramisu. It seems like such an interesting subject.
Why don't we?
Tiramisu has a sexy history in Italian brothels.
Oh my god.
Listen, right, I'll actually just read this, and I've no vetted any of this. If it gets boring, I'll stop reading it. It says, the sexy history behind this popular Italian dessert. If you feel, that wasn't meant to, if you feel a bit sexy after ordering the tiramisu, why? If you're, there could be a good reason. I'm doing my whole show about tiramisu now. That's it. It's a dessert born from orgies.
Oh my god! No,
in Italian brothels. Italians believe tiramisu is a strong aphrodisiac, and once you know its erotic history, you'll understand why. Get to the point. Tiramisu was invented inside brothels in the gorgeous northern town, blah blah blah, renowned for its sex. Oh, so it was this place where everybody was all shagging in Italy back in the day. Tiramisu means pull me up, lift me up, or more literally pull it
Wank
up.
me off. You say that it's meant cheer me up. It's pure.
I know they've sanitized
suck my dick.
They've sanitized it for the masses. Right. The ancient Latins had a motto, dulcis in fundo, meaning that's no pronounced
Dulcis.
right. Dulcis in fundo, meaning the best, yummiest treat always comes at the end of something, usually after a meal. But not tiramisu.
It's talking about jizz.
It's more than a... Gonna get to the point. Hold on. Right, all the casinos were shut, it's saying here.
Wait, what?
I'm just trying to summarise it. like as I go, but hold on. For centuries up until 1958, when brothels were shut by the government, the cake was served to reinvigorate exhausted clients inside so-called closed whorehouses.
Casinos?
In brackets.
Whorehouses?
Closed whorehouses. So does that mean that they're just secret whorehouses?
I don't know. I'm not really familiar with...
This is terribly written, I would say.
Whorehouses.
Right.
I think...
Before, during and after, heavy and multiple sex sessions to keep them going and the money flowing.
Oh, yes.
Also, they gave them to the whores? Well, that would explain why you like them. Did they give them to the whores or did they give them to the Johns?
I think everybody, all the whores, all the Johns, everybody was in about it.
Just
they'd be mad not to be. It's fucking delicious.
The more tiramisu swallowed, the more flourishing the prostitution business was.
Oh my god.
Hardly anyone, not even the majority of Italians, know its real origins. Italy's most potent turn-on is a brothel cake. All the world loves it and all the world loves and venerates.
I must have been like a pure whore in my past life.
Aye, maybe.
I mean, like an Italian prostitute. I could
actually see you being cast as that, Amanda.
As an Italian prostitute.
Aye.
I've not got a very Italian look.
Aye. By the way, I actually matched with a ginger Italian guy. Remember?
No, you never.
I did.
I think I must have been a prostitute and a sex worker.
People in the north can have blonde hair and ginger hair and all that. He turned out to be a pure arsehole. I never even went on a date with him.
Oh.
I found somebody that knew him. And
bad news.
Aye. Oh, don't. I'm so glad that I looked up tiramisu.
This is amazing. I'm going to make tiramisu. Right.
Aye. Right. So now that they know that tiramisu is the sluttiest desserts of all desserts, they've started cashing in on its reputation through erotic guided tours highlighting kinky sounding bistros, old brothels and other dens of vice where couples used to and sometimes still do perform threesomes and swaps. BBC Scotland should give me and Amanda a food show.
A budget to explore.
One of the travel food show things.
Aye, where we just get to the route.
Aye.
Eat all desserts.
Aye. First stop, Italy.
Oh, I've never even been to Italy.
Have you not?
No, how sad is that?
I went with the school. We had a school trip to Italy in 5th year.
It's crazy because Italian food is
amazing.
My favourite.
Aye. I think I would be scared. I have been to a few places in Italy, so I've been to Rome. I've been to this place with the school, I can't remember. It's no touristy at all. And I've been by the way, do you know what my overall memory of that was? Because we were in 5th year, so probably 16 or something. And it was we were allowed a wee bit of freedom to walk about and that, but the teachers would always be so many yards behind you. I really need to know what a yard is.
I don't know what a yard is.
I need to find out that because there's no other way of saying. Anyway, the Italian guys were so sleazy.
Well, they've obviously just finished tiramisu.
We were eating tiramisu, getting off the rang signals. We were asking for it. Not but they were pure. We were just wee lassies. We were pure wee lassies.
It's funny you say your teachers were. We went on a school trip to Spain. We were in 2nd year, so I was 13, 14.
Aye.
I don't know where the teachers were. We were buying wee miniature bottles of vodka. Mm-hmm. We were all steaming and all
so
that.
So were we.
We were all steaming.
We went to the dancing.
It was just meet us back here at this time, and we were just roaming about fucking Salou, steaming.
Aye, we went to the dancing. The teachers were all there, But they didn't give a fuck.
They were steaming and all.
Aye, so
it was actually brilliant. They were all like really. They were all like the best teachers.
Oh, something bad happened on our trip,
Oh, no,
and we were the last ones allowed to go.
What?
They stopped it after that. Can I say?
Do you want to know the worst thing that happened on our trip?
Mm-hmm.
Jenna, you know Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
She sat on a fountain. She sat on one of the fountains.
And then it started.
Aye. And it looked like she'd pissed herself.
Imagine it sent her right up.
And everybody was like, "You've pissed yourself." And she was like, "I sat on a fountain." It's just funny.
Did she never get a nickname after that?
No. We should come up with one now.
How unimaginative. Oh, what could we call her? Hold on, I'm still reading about tiramisus.
Right, enough about tiramisu. We've done that. We're talking about your hormones here.
They're calling it a sex cake.
My
Yeah.
God.
It's kind of put me off it.
No.
I'll never look at a tiramisu in the same way
I love
again.
it. I just want to eat one right now.
You can get a bad tiramisu though, Amanda, because sometimes like the sponge is dry, or like they put too much like
coffee.
dusty stuff on it. It's coffee. Is that coffee or chocolate?
Chocolate powder, aye. Dusty stuff.
It's too dusty.
A real dusty tiramisu.
Oh, there's another article. Brothel says sex dolls are now more popular than real women.
Good.
I mean, no, for the sex workers, it's no. They've been replaced. It's like bloody well
AI.
checkouts at supermarkets.
You're
What are they called? Self-service. There must be something. Just thinking. Because you know, like supermarket checkouts, they always like break.
Aye.
And like there's one person that has to run around all the fucking.
Some woman
thing. There's a
finishing everybody off.
Oh, dearie me.
Yeah.
Sorry, hormone horoscopes.
Sorry.
Let's circle back to that, shall we? Visiting your favourite restaurants, eating food you've ordered 1,000 times before, listening to songs you know by heart, and watching reruns of TV because familiar experiences are comforting. That just sounds like me all the time.
Aye.
But that's me on day 28, according to this.
Right, let me see my 14.
Oh my God, it says, my pessimism is reaching a cycle-long high, so it's harder for new people and experiences to win you over. Maybe it's a good job that guy dinged me. Because we'd have been going out on Wednesday.
You'd have been like, fuck off. You'd already been like, nah.
We'll get to that later. Right, Amanda, what day are you on?
14.
14, do you want to read it yourself?
Aye, let me see it.
Oh, good news.
Oh.
I knew that already.
Oh. Welcome to your ovulation day. Okay.
You horny. Go and get some tiramisu and try and get prego.
On top of that, oh my God. It's just talking about sperm a lot. Right, hold on. Okay, so you know that feeling when you get when you're on the first part of a roller coaster as the cars are slowly climbing up, up, up?
That's horrible.
You're excited, thrilled, happy, and when you get to the very top, the cars pause and you're so high you can see out across the whole amusement park, and it's just beautiful and awesome.
This app, no wonder it fucking tanked.
And then boom, you drop really fast and you start screaming and wish you could get off this crazy thing. Well, today you're paused at the top of the hormone roller coaster, so enjoy the last bit of high estrogen and happiness. That's amazing. Before tomorrow hits. Oh no. Do all the activities your high hormones make you best at. Hang out with your buds, head to a cool store, work on a project. You'll be glad you got it in just under the wire. Oh no.
Oh my God, you've got so much to do, Amanda. You better get a move on.
I know, tomorrow's going to be a real shiter for me.
I have to say, I really don't agree with that analogy of the roller coaster, because on the way up, that's when you're pure fuck. That's when you're pure like full of dread and all that. On the way down, that's like, wow, good times. Aye.
Well, we'll see. I'll let you know tomorrow when I take that plunge. I'll let you know how I feel.
Okay. Right.
So I'm going to feel good today, and then I'm going.
Well, I'm going to feel shite tomorrow because that'll be D-Day.
Yeah. So
that's when I'm going to go off.
What do I need to do tomorrow? I've got a gig tomorrow night.
Oh,
that's
whereabouts?
Drygate.
Oh, that's a nice wee gig.
Yeah.
It's actually our producer, Chris Thorburn. I was called Chris Thorburn.
Chris Thorburn.
Instead of Chris Thorburn. It's Thorburn.
Thorburn?
Aye.
What were you calling him?
Chris Thorburn.
No.
Took out the middle A.
Thorburn.
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 It's a gig that he runs in Drygate in the East End of Glasgow, the big Tenants Factory. It's a new material night. You should go. It's a good
really
gig.
Nice, yeah.
It's nice. And Chris is like, he's got a rep as being the nicest guy on Scottish comedy scene, which usually means that it'll turn out at some point he's truly evil.
Sinister.
But anyway.
But no.
I'm sure you're not evil, Chris.
He's going to edit all this out.
Don't.
Bloody fuck yous. No, so I'm at Drygate tomorrow, so that'll be nice. So, but Chris, if I die, you know why? It's not me. It's my roller coaster of emotion and hormones.
When's my next gig? I'm really quiet for gigs in February. Well, at the end of February it starts busying up, and then March is kind of mental. But I'm enjoying this wee bit of space for my brain.
I feel like I had a mental January, and this week I had 3 gigs. One of them's been cancelled because the building's flooded, and I was like,
where?
McNeil's.
The building, the basement's flooded. That's like a.
Aye, it's flooded, and I was just like,
oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Well, it's like a euphemism.
Aye, it's like always on drag race, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't really watch.
The basement's flooded.
The basement's flooded, so your basement will be flooded.
It's disgusting.
Tomorrow.
Sorry, whereabouts is it?
McNeil's in Govan Hill. It was just a wee new material.
And who?
Stevie Coulter runs it. It's nice.
Okay, because I'm going to get back into new material.
So I'm Drygate tomorrow. Top Banana Wednesday. Was supposed to be at stage time on Thursday, but that's been cancelled.
What stage time?
That's the one the gig at McNeil's that Stevie runs.
Okay.
But it's cancelled. And while I was disappointed to learn that, now I'm happy because I'm just fucking shattered, man. 3 new material nights in a row.
That's good though, because you could hone a nice bit of material. Because the thing about new material nights is usually they're pretty inconsistent. So
I know if I do the same thing, I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow and Wednesday and see what happens.
Have you got a new joke?
I've got a new bit that I want to work on.
Just adding to a bit that you've done.
No, it's a whole new bit.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a whole new bit from my show.
A whole new bit. Hope it's not shit.
I know.
Sorry. Oh, that's good. What's that about? Can you give the subject matter or would that ruin it?
No, it's about intrusive thoughts.
Oh, when are you going to get your nails done?
Well, I was supposed to get them done on Wednesday there, but my friend Gemma, she was sick. So I'm just waiting to get it rearranged. They were doing great though.
You would never go anybody else?
Nah.
Never cheat on her?
I'm loyal.
Okay.
I'm loyal that way. And she's great.
I know.
And I'm just happy to wait to get them sorted.
Can you not just get a wee paint that one black or something? To make it blend in?
I could die. They just flicked off.
Sorry, this is so boring for like the people that just listen. But like, what is that on your nails the now?
That's a wee snake. It's they're rep themed. They're Taylor Swift Reputation themed. I thought she was going to drop Rep Taylor's like last night. I look like a fucking clown. She made her profile picture black and white, and I was pure, oh my god, it's going to happen. Pure shared it and said something reppy. Then she announced she's got a new album coming out in April. So
you look quite the fool now.
I feel I'm an absolute clown. And it's just,
I think you should just get clowns on your nail.
You might
next time. Amanda, what age are you? This has to stop.
No,
you can't be a Swiftie at what age? What age are you?
You know how old I am.
in your 30s, you can't be a Swiftie.
I can. There's 60-year-old Swifties out there.
Really?
Aye. Listen, I've always been a Swiftie. I always will be a Swiftie.
This is...
And you need to just accept that part of me. And do you know what? I'm planning a Taylor Swift party. You're not invited. Because you're bad vibes.
I actually do like some of her songs. I could not sit through that movie, though. That's too long and too much. I don't think I like that many of her songs. Yeah. She pure takes it personally when you
really
diss Taylor. What is it about Swifties that you're all just pure butthurt if somebody says...
I don't know. I just love her. She's just brilliant.
She's beautiful.
She is.
I don't think that gets said enough about Taylor Swift.
She's a great songwriter.
She is a great songwriter. The thing is, she's not a good mover. She can't dance.
That doesn't matter.
You've got to agree with me on that.
I don't think she's an amazing dancer. She's good enough to perform. Aye, but I love that about her.
She's a bit gangly, gawky.
That's where you would look if you danced.
It would be, which is why I don't dance.
She's got long legs like you.
I'd love to be a good dancer.
So would I.
I'd swap everything for to be a good dancer.
We should start a dance
dancers
class.
Are always wankers. Like, I've not got that. Like, if I was part of a dance troupe, I've not got that personality. Now, like, the personality that would allow you to, like, do one of the, like, what are the things before a concert you put your horn in?
Woo!
Aye, like, woo! Aye. And, like, just pure...
Aye.
That ilk.
Aye. It's too
expressive.
We're Scottish.
Too repressed.
That's too embarrassing for us.
Aye, it's like, what's the word? Cringe. I've got a low cringe threshold.
Aye.
Which really holds you back in life.
It really does. It's so funny. Because I was saying this the other night, like, before I went on stage and Tom was like being pure. God gave me like a pep talk and I was just like...
He's American. Oh no, Canadian.
He's Canadian, how dare you. And I was just like, and I was like, I've got like a voice recording it. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm Scottish, so I don't know how to accept any sort of compliment or encouragement or positive, like, positivity.
Aye.
But thanks.
I know. That's exactly the way I am as well. I'd rather somebody would just...
I know you mean it, but
off.
I hate it. I hate it. Stop being nice to me.
Aye. I know. My agent does that as well. She pure gives me like nice wee pep. Pure, look at everything you've done.
You're like,
you think you're great, and I'm pure. It's nice, but at the same time, it's hard to accept a compliment, isn't it?
It's really hard. Why is it so hard?
Don't know. Do you know what I found?
Ugh. Sorry. Shuddered.
What is wrong with you? Just for the people that aren't watching, Amanda constantly had, like, what would you call it? Like, spasms?
Shudder.
A shudder? Like somebody's walked over your grave? What's that all about?
Don't know, I just thought about, like...
Or is it the intrusive thoughts?
Compliments.
Is it like a tick? Or is it thinking about the compliments?
Thinking about getting a compliment.
Was it really? But you do it all the time.
I know.
Actually, I forgot.
Too much positivity in here.
Let's talk about how I get rejected.
Oh, aye.
This is more in our This is more in our vicinity of this is normal.
This is what we like.
So I was talking to a guy on. I'm trying to approach my dating in a different way, in a more mature way. Look at Amanda trying to suppress a yawn because it's not about her. No, I feel like you don't want to hear about it. I feel like I bore Amanda.
We've not even talked about it in person.
I bore Amanda quite a lot.
She sent me a screen. No, you better talk.
Dating stuff.
We're talking about it. We've not talked about it.
And now she's pure.
I'm just tired.
Oh, see,
I'm listening to you talk.
You've made me want to catch a yawn now. Catch a yawn. Oh God, I feel like I'm going to have a panic attack now.
I'm not.
Right. I've never had a panic attack.
What?
I've never had a panic attack. I've like felt panicked. I've felt like really panicked, but I've never had like a panic attack
where you're like, I'm dying, I'm gonna die. That's just reminded me, I was at Body Pump this morning and one of my eyes went pure weird. Like it was all like, see to the right side. It was like,
it was like lights flashing or something.
Oh, sounds migraine-y, like an aura.
But it wasn't sore. Aye, like a kind of like
Kaleidoscope.
blurry. Aye, kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it's migraine.
See, this is what I hate about going to the doctors when they're like, right, what's the problem?
You're like, I've got like a kind of like a...
That's what you could be. You could accompany people that find it hard to describe their symptoms and then just like guide them. It's even worse when you're doing the writing thing. Ask my GP.
I got deja vu there.
Because I've probably said the same shit
No, I don't
before.
think so. I just got a weird...
Come here. That's what you need to do.
Is it?
Aye. Hit people in the head. Hit me in the head. Some people do it too sore though.
Some people. Right, okay, no, I'm fine now. Right, okay.
Aye, so it was like a kaleidoscope just out of one eye.
Mm-hmm.
On the side that the guy I fancy. He was away up there at the kaleidoscope.
Maybe that was like...
Just fireworks. I don't fancy him anymore.
Maybe it was just... Why? Because he had a backwards cap on?
He had a backwards cap on one day.
I thought I made that up there. No, that's a perfectly valid reason.
And then the next day he had on a wife beater.
And a backwards cap?
No, not at the same time.
I think they would work together.
Aye. If you're American and a movie.
You were from the Ozarks.
No one Tollcross Leisure Centre.
February. Take a photo of him.
Do you know what it is? I don't even think I do fancy him. He's just the only nice looking guy in the class. So I've got like this. Anyway, so what happened was I'm trying to approach my dating in a more mature way. I stopped talking to younger guys because it just... I need somebody. So for the first time ever, I spoke to somebody older than me.
Well done.
And
I'm so proud of you.
I know, but he was good looking, wasn't he?
Yes.
Like a guy, like he's in his 40s, but like looked after himself. There's a lot of car crashes out there. I'm sorry, that's so shallow, but anyway, so I was chatting to this guy, and it was all very like, I don't know. I was just trying to be very a grown up about things. The chat wasn't that great. Actually, I didn't even really want to go on a date with him.
Didn't she was like, I don't want to go. And I went, well, don't go. No, but I need to because
he seemed like a nice, normal guy, like that might have been better in person.
Aye, maybe hit it off because you never know. Sometimes
exactly.
Somebody's all chat and then you meet them, you're like, who are you?
Well, this happens all the time.
All the time.
So I thought his chat's decent enough, as in he was asking me questions. He could hold a conversation about like different things that he liked, like comedies. I recommended him a comedy, he watched it and he liked it, Calling from Accounts.
He'd also seen your comedy.
He'd also seen me. Aye.
Which was good, wasn't it?
But aye, because that just gets that out of the way. And aye, so it was all gone well. The only thing I'll say is like he would always answer me dead quick, but I'm not a fast. I don't get back to people fast, Amanda.
No.
Like no, like everybody. Like I'll read their message and then I'll no get back to them.
And then a day later I'm
you
like,
think I hate you all the time. And it's just like a mental block or something. I don't know. It's like laziness. Like I know what I want to say, but I can't be bothered typing it out.
I reply in my head a lot of the time.
I do that all the time as well. Or I start a message. I'll type it out and then don't send it.
Why have they not got back to me? And then I look and I'm like, I never actually said any of that stuff that I thought I said to them. I never actually replied.
Aye.
I do it all the
so
time.
I think in my head as well, because I was supposed to be on a date with this guy, I was like, I don't really need to put in as much effort with the... See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. So he's only recently got on the apps, right? I've been on the apps for like 10 years. I've been on them for a couple of years, but
I was like,
all my enthusiasm's away. I'm doing the bare minimum. I think he was just more enthusiastic than me because he's not been on them as long. He'll learn. So I was just like...
You'll learn. You'll learn. You'll get there.
Because we were going on a date, I was like, well, I won't need... Aye, the date's set.
I'm just look forward to that. And
His chat's not riveting, so I'm not like, it's not like we had pure like good bants. Aye. So I was like, right, the date set, that was like just more or less to get me back into the dating, because I've not been on a date in ages. And then I took like 24 hours to answer one of his text messages. Is that bad? And he deleted me. I went in and it was like, I can't say his name. So and so has deleted the conversation. That's pure for fuck's sake. So aye, that was my story of rejection. I'm quite glad. I didn't want to go out anyway, but
you were willing to.
See, if I was, this is what I says to you as well. Like, if I'm taking ages to answer, like, why would you not just say you don't answer very quickly, or
you would be like,
instead of just be like, delete. What little bitch? Fuck her. I know, bro.
You would just be like, oh, are you all right? I would be like, are you all right?
Aye, I know.
Do you hate me?
Well, this is the thing though.
Sorry, do you hate me? Are you mad at me?
This is just me having to make up my own version of events because like because he deleted me, so I'll never know why.
Aye.
But maybe he just didn't like me.
Maybe he was like, why did I ask for it?
She's not very funny for a comedian.
No, it's it's annoying. So. I remember a guy ghosted me because it was really weird because we'd been out on dates that had went really well. Then I cancelled on him like the day before or something so that I could babysit for my pal or something like that. And I never immediately offered him like an alternative date. And he never texted me back, and it was like a week later, and I just messaged him being like, why, like what's wrong? Aye. And he was like, oh, I just assumed you weren't interested anymore because you never rearranged with me, and I was like, what the hell, like, did that need to be that conversation?
You should have says, you know what you should have says, Amanda? Never assume it makes an ass of me and you. Is it you and me?
No, it's you and me, but it doesn't make an ass of me. I was just like, all right, well, that's a bit daft kind of thing. And he was like, oh no, I definitely want to see you again then. I was just like, no, fuck off.
Nah, you've like ruined it.
You've pure ruined it. You're obviously pure needy,
sensitive.
Aye.
So many little bitches out there.
So many little bitches.
Like, I'm a busy businesswoman.
That was so disappointing.
I was busy, but because I've got loads of writing stuff to do and that, so I would try not to get distracted by my phone looking at messages, so my notifications and stuff are off, and you get pure punished for it.
I was like, all right, away you go then.
Anyway,
you're not getting me. You don't definitely want to see me again.
No, I'm just going to return to the shallow arsehole that I was before.
Aye, why? No.
And just swipe on people purely because I fancy them. That aren't compatible at all with me.
Stay toxic, queen.
Aye, I know. Me as well. Every time I try and better myself, it never ends well. It really doesn't.
Fuck it.
I know. I'm really in a rut though. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Anybody out there that wants to give me...
I take her on a date.
No, I meant like any other lassies that want to.
Oh, right, sorry.
Fucking like, hey, give me some advice. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm actually like getting to the point where I'm like, I don't even really mind that much. I'm just going to be one of the people that Disney date MD.
Aye. I genuinely think if me and Stephen ever split up again,
that's it for you.
That is it for me. I'm a lesbian to that point now.
See, this is, I've
I'll
not
just
got any gay inclinations at all, and it's really upsetting.
I think I would just be like,
I'd make a wonderful lesbian.
So would I. I just think, I don't know actually. I mean, I've never dated a lassie.
I know, but you've got it in you, haven't you, a wee bit?
I've got it in me 100%. I think I would just be like, that's it for me and men.
I just like men. It's just tragic, really.
No, I would fully commit to my gayer side.
I don't know why you haven't already, to be honest.
I don't know either.
No, I like Stephen. I like Amanda's Stephen.
Stephen is
nice man.
He's if that ever falls apart,
then you're going to just gay it up.
I'm a lesbian. I'm a total lesbian.
Okay, that's good. Good for you.
It's good for me.
You'll be in your wee happy lesbian couple, and I'll be quite happy. I know, just myself, but
You will be.
oh,
I mean, I'll be single. I'll be single, and then when I want to get back into dating, if it ever happened, I would go for women and just see what happened there, because there's too many freaks out there.
oh my god, I know. There really is.
There's too many freaks.
It really is.
Absolute
I
freaks.
spoke to half of them. People that you think would be normal, and they surprise you.
Some people present really normal.
Probably the more normal somebody presents.
The scarier they are deep down.
Aye, this guy was actually really normal, so maybe I've dodged a bullet.
You've dodged. He was into stuff.
I don't think it was, but that's the thing.
That's what you don't need. You don't think.
I've missed out the most important part of the tale.
What?
That I overlooked the fact, and this is what I'm talking about, like being more mature. Being
Overlooked the fact.
Being-
I just pure spat there.
trying not to like get the ick as easily or daft things, right? But listen to this. He played indoor bowls.
Right.
And I was like, what in the still game is going on here?
You were like, cute.
I mean, you're only a few years older than me, like, what's going on?
Indoor bowls.
And I texted you, Amanda, he plays indoor bowls, and you said, oh, that's cute. And I was
That
pure,
is
do you know
cute.
what? Let's just overlook this. Maybe it is
Would you
maybe
ra-
it is cute.
Would you rather played indoor bowls or was a coke addict? Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's
Maybe he's
one
an
end
indoor
of the
bowl
scale,
coke. Maybe
and that's the other.
Maybe he's both.
Maybe.
Bowling it up a storm.
I just
No,
think
obviously an indoor bowls. It's got me thinking about my own hobbies, actually. Like, I feel like I need to get some hobbies.
I know. I'm like, what are my hobbies?
I've not got any. I was thinking about this today when I was out playing football with Annie. My dog likes to play football.
She's shattered now.
Well, I purposely played a game of football with her before the podcast so that she would shut the fuck up during.
So she
And it's
wouldn't
worked.
harass me. She's literally.
Has this worked?
Uh,
Isn't it? She's just lying there like a wee angel.
Aye.
So when I was kicking the football about, I was like, I've got no hobbies, and I was like listing them in my head, going, all I do is watch the telly, gig, write, see my dog.
That's already too many for me.
That's not hobbies, but these are just like,
Sounds like hobbies to me.
and I'm not, but like I want to do.
Habits.
Do you know what though?
Habits.
At my pal's birthday party, Eddie, he took us into his wee, like, he built like a lockdown pub,
Right.
even though he's like and he doesn't drink.
Right.
So he had a dartboard in there, and I was just playing darts all night. Loved it myself.
Yeah, you gotta get right into darts.
I got a
I love
bullseye.
watching the darts.
I got a bullseye, Amanda, and I was drunk, and I thought the bullseye was like the highest score.
No, it's only
I don't know. I was pure, well, why?
No, you
That should be like the highest score.
No. You've got a lot to learn about darts, Hen.
I know. I mean, I've written. I don't know anything. So maybe darts.
Maybe darts.
What else?
Maybe.
Have you thought about any hobbies that you might get into?
No. I don't have time.
I don't have time either, but
It's sad.
I would like to be a person with a hobby. Play the drums.
You want to play the drums? You don't.
Aye.
It's too noisy.
I mean,
You wouldn't like it.
stop trying to put shit all over my hobbies.
I'll teach you the piano.
No, we've already had this discussion.
Right, I'll teach you the clarinet.
No, I'm not
Right.
a loser. I might get. This is what I was thinking, right? So I feel like
Why don't we start a crocheting club?
Is crocheting harder than knitting?
Don't think so.
I really don't want to crochet. Do you know what? I don't want to be left with like something that I need to
finish,
put in a drawer. Do you know what I mean? Or like try and give somebody that doesn't want it.
Right.
What else has I see that it's hard?
Photography.
No.
I don't know. Running.
No.
Chess.
I would actually like to learn how to play chess, but I don't think it'd be very good.
You don't think it would be very
No,
good?
me.
You never know.
Can you play chess?
Susan.
What?
I'm amazing at chess.
Are you?
I run like a chess tournament at the end of every school year, right? And I'll buy like a novelty chess set, and whatever wins the tournament, they get the novelty chess set. Shut up, Annie.
What was the novelty? What was novelty
the
about
last
it?
one was Super Mario.
Amazing.
It was
Is
really
that
cool.
no like, would chess players no look at a Super Mario chess set though and be like affronted?
No, I mean, it's good for the wins. I've got a Jurassic Park chess set in the car, actually.
You're saying this as if it's a pure flex.
Yes.
I've got a Jurassic Park
Park chess set. Are you saying it's
I think
no?
that's the most losery thing that's ever come out your mouth.
It's definitely no.
Loser.
Definitely no. I am really good at chess.
Well, good. Right, how about that then? Chess.
I'll teach you chess, but you better.
Oh, I'm shite at learning things. Like, I already feel sorry for you. My dad used to try and teach me how to play card games and he would go mental at me.
I teach the Waynes at school, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to let you in. I'm ruthless. I'm going to just thrash you every time until you learn. You need to learn. People think the Waynes at school, they're like, oh, miss. And I'm like, no.
Just like getting them a
I'm just
tanking.
Like 3 moves. I'm like, checkmate.
A thrashing.
Checkmate, you wee cunt.
Amanda takes the novelty chessboard home.
I'm just like,
nobody gets it.
I'm the winner. These are all losers. I keep the chessboard. No, like, I love chess so much.
Oh my God, I didn't know this about you.
And I regularly.
Did you like that programme about chess?
I loved it. It was so good.
I didn't like it. I watched it, The
Was it
Queen's
good?
Gambit.
It's a good show.
I
Was.
think it could have been better.
And how?
I don't know. I can't remember
For
why.
being a show about chess.
I can't remember why I didn't like it because I watched it that long ago. But I remember just I liked it to start with, and then I was like,
I liked it. I really liked it. I rewatched it again, I think, actually, as well.
I think the character was too manic pixie
Dream
chess
girl.
player.
I know what you mean.
She still had a touch of the manic pixie about her.
Aye.
If I remember correctly, I can't really remember.
She was Manic Pixie.
Was she? I hate that.
Anyway. I liked it. Oh, I liked it.
I've been watching some good shit recently, and I'll tell you for why. I have been listening.
I hate that.
So do I. I'll tell you for why.
I'll tell you for why.
I think we should call the podcast that.
I'll tell you for why. No.
Welcome back to I'll Tell You For Why.
I would never listen to a podcast called I'll Tell You For Why.
I probably would
Like, you
hate listen.
fucking tell me nothing. I'm not
I'd hate listening to it, Amanda.
Right. You tell me for why what? You've been
You know, that's
watching.
something that I don't date. Like, I would hate watch something, but I would never hate listen to a podcast. Because I'm listening to this podcast. It's my favourite podcast at the moment, and I'd highly recommend it. It's called They Like to Watch, and it's Sarah Barron and her husband, Jeff. So she's a comedian. He's like an ex DJ, radio DJ / like he was like a producer. He had a role on like the Mrs. Merton show and all that. Like he worked in TV. So they two just did see the recommendations they've got, top notch. So I've watched most recently, the one that I've started watching is Bridget Christie.
Oh, my mum's phoning me.
Right, answer it. Why does it say mummy?
Mummy, question mark. Hello. Bye. She's just popping up to my house, but I'm not in. I just need to let Stephen know.
Do you ever pop in unannounced anywhere?
Aye.
Oh,
Just
no way.
maybe my granny's.
Aye, I'm talking about like maybe, would you ever pop in here unannounced?
No.
People pop in.
Who pops in here?
Nobody pops in here.
All right. Aye, people pop in. It's a different generation, I think, of people that pop in.
Aye, you don't get pop-inners anymore.
I would always text and say, I'm nearby, can I pop in?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of really...
I've never been a pop-inner. I wasn't really brought up with people that pop in, but I did have people that popped in.
Mm-hmm. I'm a popper inner, I think. Yeah, a wee bit. Not pop into my grand's, but I'd pop into my...
I like to give people a bit of warning that they're going to deal with this.
But I would normally text and say, I'm 2 minutes away, can I pop in?
Aye, what sort of a self-esteem if people go, like a high self-esteem to be a pop-in person?
To just be like,
Aye,
I'm at your door.
I'm here. Like everybody loves me.
Aye. I know, that's crazy.
I think it's just because I never want to see MD, so like I just think everybody operates the same as...
Aye, they don't want... No, like,
Yeah.
I don't mind somebody saying, no, I'm going to pop up. I'm like, oh, exciting. And it makes me do like a panic clean.
Oh, that's the worst. Because maybe
No,
that's
that's
why
the
I don't
best.
like people popping in.
I remember one time I had booked guys to come and steam clean my couch and my rugs, and I totally forgot about it. And they phoned me and they said, hi, we're running late. We'll be there in 15 minutes. And I was like, thank fuck. Like, I was
Aye.
like, oh my God. I had today like the biggest panic clean ever in 15 minutes. And it was, see, after it, I was like, that's the best thing that could have happened to me today.
It really is.
And then they went away and everything was all clean and my couch, my rug was all cleaned, and I was like, imagine they weren't running late and they just turned up. I forgot. I'd have been devastated.
Aye, I know.
So while I was extremely panicked at the time, it was brilliant.
Aye, that is a good thing about people. That is, it's highly motivating.
Aye,
It's the only thing that motivates me.
you clean up. Aye, like people could. No, I like to have a... Sometimes I'm just in the mood to do the big clean, and I like to... I'm envisioning my evening, and I'm like, I want to be sitting in a house that's all freshly hoovered and wiped, and there's a candle lit, and I deserve that, and I want that.
I'm not a candle person.
But
what I will say, I'd forget to blow it out, and it's just too dangerous to have a candle.
I would never forget to blow
should
it
have like a timer,
Aye.
like how we
Somebody needs to make a candle that's like...
that has a timer.
that knows it's unattended, and it's like, it's time to go out.
Aye.
I'm not going to burn your house during the day.
Exactly. That's a great idea. Great idea.
I know.
I wonder how many house fires are caused by candles. Or maybe you could offer a service. Maybe it doesn't need to be a mechanism. Maybe it can be an actual person that comes in and blows your candle.
Hi, if you forgot to leave your candles, turn your candles off.
I want to do that. Good in putting people's candles out, like Wee Willy Winky or something. I don't know what. Like I just wear like a hat, like
A goonie
a goonie and a hat.
and your slippers.
I've got a candle as well. The last candle that I
Well,
put
it
out
seems
is mine.
counterproductive.
I know. But good on it, and I don't blow it out. I've got
Get
like
one
a
of the
wee thing.
things.
And I go in everybody's house, whoever's made an appointment and paid me,
Everybody's.
putting candles out, literally putting out fires across the land, and then at the end I forget to put my candle out and burn myself alive.
Aim in your house is just like fucking destroyed.
Aye. At the end I'm going, tired.
Yeah, me.
And then I die. I actually, I know something funny. I thought Wee Willy Winky was a real person
No, you never.
because I did, because there's a gravestone in that fucking graveyard. What's it
Says
called?
what? William Winkler.
No, what's that cemetery up beside Drygate?
The
where you're digging?
necropolis.
Necropolis, right? It says a Wee Willy Winky, but it's the guy that wrote Wee Willy Winky.
Alright.
But I
I've
thought,
not seen that.
I was like, Wee Willie Winkie was a real
Wee
person.
Willie Winkie's here.
I don't even really know the tale of Wee Willie Winkie.
Wee Willie Winkie running through the town, up the stairs and down the stairs, and his wee nightgown.
Aye.
And now
Once the party started, Skinny
Malinky.
Malinky.
That's what I want to do. I want to go to another new rhyme now.
Skinny Malinky, long legs, big banana feet.
I don't know. I'll need to look into Wee Willie Winkie.
Aye. So what was the deal with Wee Willie Winkie? What did he do?
I don't know. I feel like he ran about to see if you were asleep.
What creep?
He was a peep Tom. He was an absolute paedophile.
Wee Willie Winkie. Getting his wee Willie Winkie out.
Wee Willie Winkie. Aye, he's probably going to run your Wendy's like...
Eating tiramisu.
Oh my God. No, I don't know. We'll need to look into that.
I know. But it's a good Halloween costume.
Is it?
Aye, because it's easy. Just put a long hat on. Don't know where you would get one of them.
Just put a long hat
A pillowcase.
The long hat
Fashion it out. A willy case. A pillowcase.
Willie case.
And like a wee hold a candle. Nightgown.
Hold a candle.
Aye.
It's pure effort. Sorry, nobody's holding a candle all night.
Fake candle. No, an actual like real candle. One of the ones that lights up. Battery operated.
And if you're going to commit, you need it right. You know,
No, you can't go to a fucking house party with a open flame. Amanda, God's sake.
Aye, you can.
I don't think you can. People lighting their fags off it all night.
Aye. Their fags and their wigs and their whatever else.
Aye, I know.
Have you ever been on fire? I mean, like, have you ever caught on fire?
No, but
No.
I feel like you have. Just the way you asked it there.
Just my hair and stuff like that.
Oh. I've singed my fringe.
Aye, like that was on fire there.
Because
Pat it out.
back in the day, hairspray on your fringe, a lot of hairspray.
Like a fag.
And lighting your fag over like a cooker or something. And then it's like...
Yep.
And your pal's empty. And then you're like, I've not got a fringe anymore. No, I just
Aye.
lightly singed my fringe. But I've never set myself on fire that I can remember. Have you?
No, just like oh, my hair's on fire. Put it out and hang.
Right, okay.
No, like pure.
No, like...
Not like dangerously.
Aye. Sorry, guys. We need to go.
We're off.
Feel like that was comedy gold. No, we've got... What, we better talk about the night quickly.
Yeah, come along to the next Material Girl.
The last
Tickets are
one...
selling already.
Last one was a stonker.
It's on the 25th of February.
We have Josie Long headlining. We've got someone opening the show who's been on live at the Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Have I got news for you?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so a big deal is opening the show, working up new material for their own much bigger show.
Better show.
And we have, who have we got in the middle?
Gita Blaze.
And then me and you, and that's it. Okay. So that's Sunday the 25th of March, innit? No, February, sorry.
We don't have a March show because
of the
Comedy
Glasgow
Festival.
Comedy Festival.
We've got our own solo shows to do, so this will be you'll need to come along to February.
Yes.
And then we'll be back in April.
Okay,
It'll be so good.
It's in the Stand Glasgow. We've moved venues. It's at 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Get in, get out, get up the road, get ready.
Get the last
for
subway.
Monday.
Sorry. It was great.
It was brilliant.
So come back.
Hopefully this one will be good.
It will be. It'll be great.
Okay.
It'll be so good.
Okay. Right. Well,
I'm kind of sad I'm not hosting it actually. I enjoyed hosting the last one.
I'm not sad about no hosting, but I feel like it's good to swap a bit.
Aye, no, I do feel like that. Aye.
Is that us?
That's us.
Okay. Till next time.
Goodbye.